Hello and welcome. Today's practice is suitable for beginners and all levels, and all you need is a mat and yourself. So we're going to start off just by taking a few breaths just to arrive in the practice and begin to switch off our fight or flight response and calm the nervous system and really get into that state. So if you just start off in a cross-legged position, keeping the spine straight, lengthen through the crown of the head, and just ever so slightly tuck the chin and you'll feel the back of the neck lengthen. This helps to quieten the mind. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to your knees, palms facing up. And just begin to notice the breath as it enters your body. So the coolness as it enters through your nostrils, that feeling as it travels down your throat, and the way your body expands as it enters your lungs and your chest. Just becoming aware of that. And now, begin to inhale for the count of 4 and exhale for the count of 4. So in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Continue on like this. And now inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And lengthen your exhale to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on like this. Now inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen your exhale to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on in this rhythm. Now begin to normalise the breath, so in for the count of 4 and out for the count of 4. Gently flicker the eyes open. And just give your fingers and toes a little wiggle to bring yourself back. And now as you inhale, reach up through the arms, reach the fingertips towards the ceiling and lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, twist towards your left hand side, bring the left fingertips to the ground at the base of your spine, bring the right hand to the outside of the right knee, and twist the left knee, and twist towards the left hand side. Making sure that you're twisting with your full spine here, so right from the root to the top. If you can, look over that back shoulder. Continuing to breathe here deeply. As you inhale, turn back to center and just take a very gentle twist to the opposite side before returning. Inhale, reach up again, fingertips come towards the ceiling, and this time as you exhale, twisting towards the right hand side, right fingertips to the ground, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and twisting with the full spine. If you can, look over that back shoulder. With every inhale, lengthen through the spine, and with every exhale, twist just that tiny bit deeper, even if it's only a millimeter. As you inhale, come back around, take a very gentle 2-second twist in the opposite direction, and then come back to center. We're going to come onto our hands and knees into tabletop position, making sure that the shoulders are on top of the wrists and the hips are on top of the knees, stacking the joints. And just taking a few seconds here to breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Now as you inhale, lifting the tailbone, lifting the crown of the head, rolling the shoulders back and finding that really deep arch in the back. As you exhale, pushing yourself away from the mat, rounding through the spine, pushing into the back body and letting the head drop in. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the crown of the head, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the pelvis in, drop the head. Continuing on like this, following your own breath. Really exaggerating these movements. Coming back to center. And now inhale for 4. And as you exhale for 4, begin to sit back towards the heels. As you get to the end of your count of 4 and you're sitting back on the heels, begin to inhale and come back up into tabletop. Exhale for 4, sit back towards the heels. Inhale for 4, rise up. Exhale back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now as you sit back to your heels, lengthen your exhale to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuing on like this. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And now as you exhale, lengthen your exhale to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on like this. Keep your eyes closed if you can and make this into a kind of meditation. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your knees and your ankles together. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, sitting back, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you get to the end of your exhale, bring your forehead, your third eye center down to the mat. Bring your hands alongside your body, so the backs of your hands are now on the mat. In child's pose. And while you're here, continue to inhale for 4 and exhale for 8. Beginning to normalise the breath now, so 4 in and 4 out. And now, bringing the palms of your hands onto the ground on either side of your knees. Just use your hands to push down and gently roll your spine up until you're in a kneeling position. Taking a few moments to just get your bearings. And then cross at the ankles and sit back, bringing your legs out straight in front of you. Give them a little shake. Ground yourself down, noticing the points of the connection between the backs of your legs, the backs of your heels, your sit bones and the ground. Feeling the support of the earth. Just noticing those points of contact. And now taking a bend in the left knee and then crossing your left foot so that it actually comes to the outside of your right knee. And your toes should be pointing diagonally away from you here. Make sure that you're still grounding down through both sit bones. It's very easy when you come into this position to maybe come up onto your right sit bone, but make sure that you're still grounding down through both of them. Really press down there. If you need to take your hands onto your hips to adjust yourself, that's fine. As you inhale, reach up through the fingertips. And as you exhale, bring the left fingertips to the ground at the base of the spine. Bring your right elbow and your right arm to cross over your left knee. Your palm can be open and fingers pointing towards the ground. And twist towards the left side there. If you can, look over the back shoulder. Remembering to breathe deeply and fully here. Do not hold your breath. Letting every inhale lengthen the spine and every exhale allowing you to twist that tiny bit more into the posture. As you inhale, reach the arms up and come back to center. And then lower the hands, uncross the leg, give them a little shake. Before taking a bend in the right knee this time. Then crossing the right leg over the left leg, making sure that you're grounding down through both sit bones. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, twisting towards the right side. The right fingertips come to the ground at the base of the spine. The left arm comes to cross over the right knee and twist. Remember to twist using your full spine here, and if you can, look over the back shoulder. As you inhale, reaching up through the hands, coming back to center. And as you exhale, uncrossing the legs, giving them a little shake. Now shuffle forward slightly so that you have a slight bend in your knees here. Your feet should be flexed. but keep a bend in the knee, as this really helps us to release the lower back here. As you inhale, reach the arms up, and now exhale for 4. And as you exhale, it's as if you're trying to get your stomach to touch onto your thighs. So you're not collapsing in your upper body, your back is staying straight, but you're bringing your abdomen down towards the thighs as you count for 4. Inhale back up for 4, keeping your arms, if you can, in line with your ears. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on like this. Inhale for 4. Lengthen your exhale to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Continue on like this. Inhale for 4. And now exhaling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4. Exhale for 8. And at the end of your exhale, let your hands drop down to the mat, or maybe you can take hold of your feet or your shins. But whatever's comfortable for you. If your abdomen is reaching down to your legs, the lower back is straight, you can then begin to round the head. If you're not quite there yet and your abdomen isn't in contact with your legs, imagine that you're trying to reach forward with your chest towards your toes, and then you can drop the head slightly and stay there. But wherever you're at today, just noticing in your body where you're at, without trying to force anything. Normalizing the breath here, 4 in and 4 out, and just being here for a moment. Now gently planting your hands on the mat and walk your hands back in towards the body as you roll back up through the spine. Give the legs a little shake there, give the shoulders a little shake. And then just shuffling forward and coming to lie down on your back. Bring the legs down towards the corners of your mat, so leaving a space there between the legs, letting the feet fall away from you. Bring the backs of the hands to the ground, palms facing up. Roll the shoulders back so that your shoulders are grounded into the floor instead of rounding forward. Close your eyes as we come into final resting pose, Shavasana. Allowing yourself as you're here to notice every point of connection that your body has with the earth. Feeling that support and stability that this brings and that the earth gives to us. Really allowing gravity to do its work here and pull your muscles and your bones down towards the ground. Allowing every muscle in your body to soften and to almost melt down towards the earth. And just noticing how that feels and just being here. Allowing that practice to integrate. Allowing the effects of that practice to really take hold. And now, very slowly beginning to bring some movement into the toes and the fingers, the wrists and the ankles. Taking any movement here that you need to, maybe even bringing the hands overhead and taking a big long stretch. Before rolling over onto your left hand side, using your left bicep here as a bit of a cushion to lay your head on, and just resting here for a few moments. Then using your right hand to push down into the ground and lift yourself back up into a seated position. Just very, very slowly here, there is no rush. Bring the palms of your hands into a prayer position at your heart center. Rub the palms of the hands together And then bring the hands and cup them over the eyelids. Now gently flickering the eyes open inside the palms of the hands. And then releasing the hands back down to your heart center. And bowing the head, giving thanks for this practice. And thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Namaste.